Give me like 3 tips, right? So tonight, my wife and I are going out with somebody who's in town for the weekend. We're going to go out to some nice dinner or somewhere. Give me like 3 tips. Like, Scott, you're going to go out. You're gonna go to a steakhouse or whatever. Just avoid these 3 things, and you'll be better off tomorrow. Like the compound effect. What are the little things to avoid when we're eating out? That it's like, all right, it's not gonna make you have 6-pack abs overnight, but this stuff over time, eliminating this or doing this instead of that, it will start to add up. Where you're in your 50s, you'll have 10 pounds less around the midsection than you would have if you would have done those 3 things.
Right. Okay. So I mean, like at a steakhouse, one thing that like I try to avoid when I go to steakhouse is all the sauces and all the butter. Right. I'll eat steak. I mean, shit, I love a good ribeye, man. I have to have it. And then, people always like talk bad about potatoes and stuff like that, all the starch, eat it. You're in moderation, but make sure you're eating. And that's one thing that people always forget is that you can actually lose weight eating food. All right. People are always in this like starvation mode. I gotta eat less, lose weight. But if you're at a restaurant, like just stay away from the sauces and the butter. Right. Minimize the hard alcohol.
All right. Minimize booze. I knew we were going to get there.
Yeah. So like I will, like for me, I love bourbon. So, but I'll order 1 glass and I'll just like slow sip it throughout the night. Right. And that way I'm still being social without going overboard, because that's actually one of the biggest things that people are like, they don't want to be the antisocial person.
Right.
Right. But like, as long as you're being present with the company that you're with, like I don't think it really matters like how much you drink.
Right.
Right. So that would be like where I would focus on. And then, people ask, well, what can I drink that's better? Vodka, tequila.
All right. So the average loan officer dinner is usually like 2 sugary cocktails before dinner, a bottle of wine throughout dinner, maybe an after cocktail with the cigar. So just get like 1 vodka tonic or 1 tequila and soda, sip that through the night and just let it be.
Yeah, let it be. And if you have to have if you're going to if you're going to drink some wine with some friends, it's cool. Like what I always, when I talk with my clients is I always want to tell them to be present with what they're doing. Cause it makes it, I think, more enjoyable. So especially eating too, eating at, so restaurants is hard with company. Cause we want to eat and talk, but like actually being present and enjoying your food and chewing it like is amazing. Right. I don't know how many times like you'll eat steak, you'll chew it really fast because you can't wait to get to the next bite or you're talking to somebody. But if you actually sit there, cut it, eat it, and like taste the food, it'll actually, it's like, it tastes so much more better. And you're actually doing work chewing the food instead of just like taking three chunks out of it and then swallowing the whole thing, which then just sits in your belly like this big clump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.